can mend the crack in the sky if we come together.
Against racism, against anti-Semitism, against bigotry and hatred in all their forms. I utterly condemn and reject the reprehensible act that happened on this field last night. It causes great pain and harm to members of our community, very, very deeply hurtful to us, individual community members, and to the fabric of our community, of our life together here at Luther College. Values that we hold so dear here, that I personally hold so dear. Human dignity, justice, freedom, deep, deep respect for the value, worth, and dignity of each human person, each person. Those core values that I hold and that we share together in the community were violated here in the field last night. We gather here now to stand against racism that was on the snow here this morning.
For the cause of justice and righteousness,
we stand together.
For solidarity against racism, homophobia, and anti-Semitism,
we stand together.
For solidarity against all forms of bigotry and hatred,
we stand together.
For healing and restoration for those wounded by hateful acts,
we stand together.
For righteous anger, collective wisdom, and action,
we stand together.
But to be transformed by the renewing of our minds,
we stand together.
For the Lutheran Decor communities to be healed and renewed by fierce grace and mutual dignity, so that we would disrupt the status quo through radical inclusion and hospitality,
we stand together.
The image of the swastika was discovered early this morning on the snow on our football field, and these symbols of hatred, bigotry, racism, anti-Semitism violate the core values that I hold, violate the core values that we share at the Luther community. We gather together now to be clear, to speak with one voice about our values, values that we hold here, and to condemn, to stand together in condemning hatred, anti-Semitism, racism, and bigotry in the act that happened on our field, the reprehensible act on our field, and hatred, anti-Semitism, bigotry, wherever it is, whatever form those acts and words and symbols take.
the primary purpose of this particular time tonight, this time, is to listen firsthand to the experience of students. We have shared in a powerful week of voices at Luther College on the theme of hope over hate.
They are not in the right, and they are not accepted here at Luther College and in Decorah, Iowa.
I wish I could say I was shocked. But I get on Facebook and people say, this isn't us. Well, we're a community. This is us. This is all of our responsibility. And this is our time to do something about it and to listen to one another.
What happens next needs to come from us. It can't come from them.
Tonight I'm thinking about what shall I tell my mother tonight. In 2014, before I came to Luther, a lot of things were happening on television and everything we're watching, and one of the things that was happening were shootings at schools, and she was really worried about this.
I hear a lot of us versus them mentality today, not only here but also on the field. I've heard it when we got the email. We have to fight them. But they're not someone else. They're a part of our community. They're one of us. It's an us versus us attack.
When I read the email this morning, I cried a little bit because I personally have never experienced discrimination here in Luther, but I know that it does happen. And I guess my biggest concern or request right now is for transparency. I want to know if the person who wrote KKK on the field is the guy who sits next to me in class, or is the person I'm serving at the C-store, or if I'm walking to my room, I live in college apartments, and I see that person, should I be afraid? So I kind of just want transparency throughout this whole investigation.